Okay, so this up here is what's called a common safety switch or a common RCD. Now, common RCDs, it's a safety switch, but it doesn't have its own circuit breaker in it. It just protects you against electric shock, which is great. And they used to be very expensive, which is why they had these big ones, which then protected lots of individual circuit breakers. These circuit breakers are just like old fuses, but much easier to restore. You just, flick it on, flick it off kind of thing, rather than having to take a fuse wire in or out. The purpose of a circuit breaker is to protect against house fires, so these cables don't get overheated and catch on fire. Combined, you've got a safety switch that protects human life, a circuit breaker bank which protects against fire. You're pretty covered. But the problem is, if you have a little bit of a fault on this circuit, this circuit, this circuit, this circuit, although it might not be enough to turn a safety switch off on its own, when you add them all together, it can become enough fault to turn off one big common RCD safety switch. And that's what's happening in this situation. Like they should be okay, but they're a bit hard to do at that angle. But between all, 8 of these circuits, they've all got a little bit of what's called insulation resistance fault. Not enough to condemn any of the individual circuits, but between them together, added up, it causes a big enough problem for this guy to turn off. This is why these are no longer legal for more than 2 circuits. And at the end of the day, it's a much better idea just to replace all of this with individual safety switch circuit breakers. They make them now. The technology's got a lot better. It's the same size as one of these. So that's a little informational video for you from Tom at Sparky Nearby. And if you've got any questions, just send us an email. www.sparkynearby.com.au. Thank you.